G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me JaWoodle, and welcome back to The Walking Dead in 7 Days to Die. Today is the day that's very important in the grand scheme of things. Today is the day that I'm going to go and do the upgrades, the repairs, all the changes to my Horde base that I think that I need. The last Horde didn't go very well at all. I spent half my time back at the back of my bunker over here trying desperately to fend off some of the more agile undead that managed to sling through the gap here. So that didn't really work out very well. I need to do a couple of changes to it. Also, overnight, I did break down a couple of these walls here, chuck out some candles so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. I need my half-broken auger, grab my repair kits as well, and some fuel. Need to get rid of the blocks at the front of that bunker there, replace them with something better. What I'm going to replace it with, I don't know yet, but hopefully, inspiration will come to me and I'll figure it out at the time. I also need to get cracking digging my grenade pit down there much deeper and much more concise as well. Need them all to group together at the bottom of that pit easier so that a couple of grenades will do more damage than 10 or so that I was throwing down before, hoping to get 1 or 2 kills. That's how I almost lost my base. That's how it almost collapsed. Don't want to do that again. But just looking at this, I'm trying to think what I actually want, because at the moment, clearly, that gap is way too big. Dogs and crawlers were getting through there with the easiest of movements. So what about, well, I want to keep like a gap at the bottom to kill the crawlers and the dogs, but also want to put a gap at the top so I can get headshots, given I can only kill zombies with headshots. I'm not sure what to do with that. Well, the first thing that I know I need to do is to get rid of these little slivers up the top here. In fact, you are concrete, so you are very strong. It's fine. I can trust my aim with the auger. It may be a little sliver of concrete, but I'm not sure if I just don't faff about too much, or be able to keep my crosshair right where it needs to be. Get rid of this on both sides and find a new solution. I don't know. I was about to start breaking down the lower blocks, but maybe keeping those, maybe even just copying those and chucking it up the top. Copy shape, copy rotation as well. You kind of already are. It does put a pretty small window at the top. You can kind of see what I'm kind of thinking with it. What are you actually called, though? You're called... That's not what I wanted at all. For goodness sake. What's the name of this block I'm currently holding? Slope plate left. Okay, well... I can hear some footsteps, so someone's coming over to say g'day, but I'll deal with them in a jiffy. Let's go plate left. So what if I go the slightly thinner one and chuck you like... Oh. Hey everyone, you're gonna come the long way around to meet me on my catwalk? That's fine. If I go something like that, and then go plate right, get the same one, plate right 3, chuck you on that one, then hopefully, I mean that's enough space at the top to get headshots, and enough space at the bottom for the dogs to poke their heads through. That should work, right? I think? Maybe? I reckon that might be about as good as anything. Old mate Bike Boy over there is making his way up, so we'll use him as our guinea pig. Let's go and get a couple of weapons, or in fact, more importantly, my nail gun that I now have, which is lovely dovely. Let's get all of my building materials in here, which are easier to get thanks to the giant hole in the wall, and some wood. I want to get this repaired up. I'm not sure how far along I want to repair it. Maybe just to wood finish to see how it goes against the bike. I just want to make sure you can't start crawling and get through like the last Muppets did. That was the bigger problem, but they can only crawl through a gap that's 1 block tall. There's nothing here that's 1 block tall, but it is right about the correct point. I can still melee if I want to. I mean, okay, I guess it won't really like show its teeth and whether it's got new flaws until Horde night, but for the moment, I'm putting it down, concreted up. I hope that's going to be good. The next question is, how do I go about getting a grenade chute down to the zombies down below that's not going to impact the safety of my bunker too much? Perhaps sticking something out the side here, so it goes down them, and then out, ooh, and drops directly down to them. I did build grenade chutes in the Mega City base. They worked out pretty well, but it wasn't really designed for it. I had the chute, but not the capture, or not the bucket at the bottom. Now I have the bucket, I need the chutes. So potentially, if I get rid of like that block there, go up so I have this little like portal in this side of my bunker there, I can lob grenades down, go tink, 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 like it's playing pinball, and down into the bucket down below. That should work, I think. I hope. I want to make sure I don't give the zombies a way to get to me though. You're right. If I give them a ramp up to the side of my building there, they won't run all the way around that way, so I've got to be very careful how I build this. I don't want to bin it now. The ducts are what I use to build the thing. There's some half blockers in there, which is kind of lovely. I want to try and keep as much material between me and the zombies as I can, or giving it a nice easy channel for the grenades to flow down. You go away, and no, get out of the way, you bloated corpse. Bloody zombies still taking shots of their friends even in the bloody afterlife. I'll scrap you. I'll actually drink you because I'm a little bit peckish and scrap you for the brass. I think maybe the best option here, I might even, I can't get back up through that way anymore. That route has closed. Might have get up there and dig my way out rather than dig my way in. So I know I'm digging into the right place. So get rid of this block here. I've got the hole in the wall up above already. So it's like one block further back from where I stand when I'm fighting the Horde. So there's like my, my hatches. Jeez, g'day buddy boy, you snuck up on me. Yeah, so I've got the hatches there. That's where I normally stand. So all I have to do during the Horde is turn to my left, pull the pin, and throw it down a chute. Then come out this way, go like tink, 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 down, left, and down into the bucket. That should work, right? I think, but the question is, like, do I want to go, if I have to get rid of this red block here as well, do I want to go like a full block chute like I did last time, or will like a half block chute work? I suppose it's got a risk versus reward. It can be more streamlined and lovely doubly, and I do like making a safe conclusion bases if I ever can. But there is a chance a grenade will get stuck in it and blow up in my face. So, yeah, pros and cons all over the place. I think for the top bit, because it's already like sealed on the sides, I don't actually need to use a proper duct block. Instead, I can use the regular old wedgie boy and give myself a nice little groove to throw some grenades down. Could go the half a block, not the half a block, the ramp block. So like that, right? It's a little sliver, which is good because it means I won't fall down it, but it might also mean that things don't work as well as I'd hoped. Because then from that, although how do I turn a corner with a half block? It doesn't look like I can. We've got a broken duct, don't want to use that one, but all of these, yeah, see, all of these are great, but they're not actually going to do what I need them to do. Because look, that there is basically the same block, just in full form. I think I need to go with the proper ramp block and just do everything with full 1x1 blocks to make sure that everything works out. I hope my hodgepodge explanation of what the dick I'm doing actually makes even a little bit of sense, because I'm just kind of stringing this together and hoping for the best. But you can see kind of what I'm talking about now. See, like, therefore, it will turn that corner. I can throw it full pelt into that first slant. It'll bounce off that, down into this slant, and then slide down here into the bucket. And it achieves my goal of not giving them a way up to get to me. You need to be like the regular rampy boy again, which is in here. Grab that one, go on face. Oh, but you don't cover the sides. Why don't you cover the sides? That's annoying. Maybe that's what the air duct half ramp filler was for. Oh, no, I take it back. It does say half, Josh. Read the words and understand what they mean. Comprehension is a bit of an issue, I know. It needs to be the full ramp blocks, the same as ones down the bottom. But there you go. I'm annoyed that I can't fill up the block above that. I can either fill that gap there or this gap here. I can't choose to do both, which is heckin' upsetting. We'll just deal with it as best we can. I was going to say build a bridge. We're trying to build one thing at the moment, already having some issues. So, now that we have that, I do have a couple of stones. This is how we test these things. Stones and grenades and pop-ups and things all have the same projection physics, or projectile physics, I suppose. You can throw a stone and it will work the same as a grenade, just not run the risk of exploding. So, zombies come up, they go down into the bucket. I start pegging some pills. That one just got disappeared. In fact, it doesn't even need to be full pelt, does it? Just like, yeah, there you go. A little delicate drop goes down there, and they should all end up down the bottom here. Just a little one. Just a little fizzle. Not quite a tickle, but just a gentle graze. I kind of want it to be the same on both sides. I might build another one just for symmetricality reasons, but that works and I love it. As the last little Muppet-proof addition, just to make sure it's nice and safe for me to faff about around, what do I need to make iron shutters? Forged iron. Give me huge. You have to get made. No, I'll just make with my hands. That's nice. Need two of those. One for each side as I punch the microphone. Sorry about that. One for each side so that I can you know, if one gets broken, I can use the other one. Having some sort of like fallback mechanism, always a good idea. I know, by the way, that I could just use more hatches like what I got here, but I like the shutters. They're new, they're exciting, and they're fit for purpose, so may as well chuck them if I have the opportunity to. I suppose I keep getting broken down because they are so expensive. I might transition back to iron hatches at some point, but for now, I like it. Got my holes dug, and before I jump down, I do have my brand new shutters to chuck on. Right about, yep, like them. I kind of wanted to seat them more into the wall, but that'll do. It'll stay nice and out of the way for all the things I'm doing. So when zombies down to the pit, open that, chuck the grenade, close it up again. But I suppose it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be able to squeeze down that chute because I'm not like an 8-year-old fighting against the wet bandits, and like air ducts don't actually serve much of a purpose, but that'll work. That'll work nicely. Okay, the other one's almost done, but I'll get set about building the rest of the grenade chutes. Yeah, nah, good. I like how this has turned out. That's so easy. So what is it? I destroyed 3 blocks, or I suppose in essence, it's 4 blocks. 4 blocks adequately placed will give you an ability to explode zombies from here until your final day. That's pretty bloody good. If I take up before, Josh, before you concrete everything, make sure it is actually working. Don't just assume you got it right because you got it wrong way more times than I care to mention. But no, that'll look spiffing. All right, happy as. I'll upgrade all of you from in here then, and we're good. We're done. I've got to make the pit deeper, but other than that, I think that's the most important upgrade sorted out. I really like that. I really like how that looks. It's giving me like Space Engineers vibes when you just slap on a bunch of thrusters and hope to make it out of atmosphere. I like how that base has come together. It's simple and elegant and does the job. At least I hope it does the job. The next bit though takes place all down here. Need to upgrade the wood frames so I can just pick it back up again. I know it seems wasteful, but I promise you it makes sense in my brain. Not that that's much of a vouch for. Repair you, because we've got a lot of digging to do. I don't know how far down I want to go, but this bit's deeper than this. They can get out of here very quickly. Oh, found a cheeky iron node down here. I did not expect that. That is kind of a blessing in disguise though, because like breaking down iron blocks calls in Screamer faster than any other block. That's what gets the Screamers going. No stone, no wood, no nothing, no gravel. If you hit iron though, Screamers will be there very bloody quickly. So yes, I'm happy that I found the iron node. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to start digging up though. Don't know why I repeat, I have to break all this down anyway to do the whole frame around the outside. How deep do I want to go? This is what? This is 6 deep, and then we're going to have like the kind of like chamfer at the bottom to come down to a singular point. So maybe that's enough for now, and then I can start going deeper and going in at the bottom. Yeah, let's not make this too crazy. I don't want to send it down to the middle of the earth because the grenades have to make it down there before their fuse pops. This is where I'm so glad I got the auger. It was why I was waiting until I had the auger, even just a low level one. I heard someone. G'day, bud. This isn't, I mean, it is for you, but not really just yet. You're a little bit early. You showed up to the party, I'm still putting the frothies out, so you might have to come back in a couple of days and I'm actually prepared for you. Yeah, sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted by the zombies. But this is why low-level auger is so useful. It does so much work, even without having like a tier 5 or 6. Just gonna go wall by wall and quickly dig up all the foundations down here. Just make sure the chute that leads down to the little zombie cage at the bottom is as strong as it can be. I kind of want to, if I have the resources to do it, I want to upgrade the bucket at the bottom that actually holds the zombies in it, and like a couple blocks around it up to steel. That's what they're going to be for the longest amount of time, and we know how much damage zombies do to concrete foundations. So if I make it steel, it'll hold it for as long as possible, for as efficiently as possible, and give me enough time to sort my shit out and start dropping bombs down. Put in the last couple of blocks into the walls. It's actually a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. I'm just down to the rock layer and then one further down. So not really that deep at all, but like looking up, the zombies aren't getting out of here. This will be fine. Like all those blocks at the top could stay concrete. That's just the chutes. And I still want to run some electric fences on this bit here and that bit there, because they fall off the side of the beam up the top. They're not going to fall directly down the middle. At least I can't imagine a situation where that would happen. They're not in the bloody wanted move. They're not bending zombies like they're bending bullets. So not sure how it would happen, but run some electric fences there and there. So when they fall, they get electrocuted, which should, fingers crossed, just stave off their destroy everything mode for at least a little while. They will like wake up and then be mad that they can't get out of the pit and start breaking things anyway. But I'm not sure about this, but I think I remember someone talking about how their destroy everything mode has a higher block damage than their regular, like, stuck breaking mode. So not sure how it's going to work out, but just giving me some extra time down in the pits before they start breaking shit. Why wouldn't ya? I've run out of wood again, which is very annoying, but at least I have frames this time to get out of the hole I've dug myself into. Let's go like just them. But let's start 2 blocks up. Good practice to have to stop the zombies using the ladder, despite it's not actually super important right now. Alright, well, let's go cut down some trees and get some more wood. It's already 2 p.m. God, we're flying though. We've got our chutes, we've got our pits. It's looking good. I've got a fair bit of bunts on me already. I've got a lot of things to sell. It was trading day yesterday. His next restock day is day 28, so just before the Horde shows up. It might be worth a cheeky squiz though, to like potentially he has a fat stack of wood for me. There's no entendres there, that's what I actually mean. A big old stack of splintery, cell-walled goodness ready to put into my backpack. I can buy the wood from trader. Why wouldn't I do that instead of going and harvesting up from a forest? Responsibly sourced wood is the name of the game. Although I doubt Rex doing anything even remotely responsible. Check you. Ooh, there was a health bar. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. Now, real quick, do you have any wood? Not the first thing but asked, have you, Recty boy? You've got motorcycle handlebars. Have I not been here since you restocked? Oh, that changes some things. No, I didn't come here yesterday, did I? Shit, I want them. Plus, he's got the gyro chassis in his not-so-secret stash. An electric fence post schematic, which I need for my future endeavors. Oh, and a compy crossbow as well. So, a lot of things I would very much like to buy. Got some gunpowder as well, bullet casings, some mollies. That is the downfall of the grenade chute. You can't use mollies because they'll explode on your toes and singe off your toenails. Anything else in here that's fun? Spotlights maybe later, but we might take them anyway if I have the money. Bellows schematic, I definitely need you. Another forge, shotgun parts, and lucky gogs that are better than my current lucky gogs. Alright, Rex, you convinced-
Get the hell out of my store. It's for real custom.
I'm going to go get, I mean, I have my money. I'm going to go get my stuff to sell you. I have to go and get my stock. A business transaction needs to happen. You just got to calm your farm. I think, actually, didn't I, at some point or another, I have the chassis schematic, so buy the handlebars, and wham bam, thank you all of the mems, we're going to have a motorcycle. Oh, how you bloody doing? That is a real bloody good day. Thank God I went over to have a bit of squiz to see if Rex had what I needed, because turns out he did, but in true 7 days fashion, not the thing I actually went out there to find. I'll quickly just reinstate my regular loadout so I don't get confused later on. In fact, I need to go and chuck those shutters down before I forget about them. Put you in. I really do wish there was a way. So like, grenades can be triggered by other grenades. You don't, if you leave the pin in and throw it in a pit, and then throw another one that does have the pin pulled, it'll explode the first grenade. I explained that terribly, but you can daisy chain grenades, but you can't do that for Molotovs. I'd love to be able to just like drop some mollies in there, set them off with a different explosive, rather than setting myself on fire. I was saving up all this steel for, well, for use in the pit, but I guess not doing that anymore. Chuck you in, get some more on the craft, take all of you. It was 37 steel for the chassis, wasn't it? Which actually isn't all that expensive, though my steel supplies are ludicrously low. Right, grab you. I also need mechanical parts, duct tape, leather, electrical parts. Mechanical parts, duct tape, electrical parts. I missed one there, didn't I? What was the other one? Was it leather? It was leather. Grab you. Now I can get that crafting, so by the time I get back from the shops, we're gonna have a motorcycle. Oh, I take it back. I need more duct tape. I've only got 9, I need 15. I'm pretty sure I'm out of glue. Yeah, because I turned all of my glue into duct tape before to make repair kits. Repair kits. I'm getting real squeaky these days. To make repair kits for all of the construction work I'm doing. So, I need bones. I need murky water, of which I have some, but not many. I do have a giant ass puddle outside though, so if I can go out there and potentially grab some more fluids. Have any others stashed around anywhere? I don't think so. Nah, not likely. Alright, fair whackers knackers. I'll go get some more on the go. This is why I have my chemistry station though, mostly for glue production. I was kind of curious. I don't have the schematic for the 44 Magnum yet. That would give me an even better deal on buying stuff than it does already. I've got my sugar butts. I've got my my cigar in. I've got my XP gogs. That's kind of the last part left. Yes, I know there's pumpkin cheesecake, but I'm pretty sure that's just for buying, not for selling as well. Maybe we'll find a schematic for that though. I'll whip up a tier 1. Absolutely I will. Doesn't matter what level the Magnum is, still gives you the discount anyway. There we go, got what I needed. Motorcycle chassis only takes 2 minutes, which is bloody lovely. I'll come back for you in just a jiffy. All of you guys go back into them. Let's take most of the stuff, but not everything, because not everything gets sold right now. Like the tier 6 stuff that's not chockers with mods, that gets left behind. Your chocker block, worth almost 3 grand. You are the worser one. I might actually, hang on a second, I might actually keep you guys because bow parts can be used to make a compy crossbow. Just like $20 can be exchanged for goods and services. Don't have to explain how. I got myself something better, even though I'm not spec'd into it. My wrenchy needs 2 more mods to go into it. I don't think I have much that's going to be on offer. Do I want to like pinch some of the mods out of my other tools to hopefully make my wrench a bit more valuable? I mean, you've got a couple going in there that aren't really doing much. Yeah, okay, it's just my ratchet anyway. I'm not even sure how much more like of a boost the mods give that, but I'll find random assorted mods as we go later on and can replenish the stock later on. $3,100 reduce out of that one. That's what you love to see. All right, got my sugar butts, got my motorcycle handlebars on the go, got my hopes and dreams in my pockets. Let's do it. Wreck, you're about to our new best friend. Look at you coming out for me as well. Normally you're useless, but now you have exactly what I need. It's not going to threaten him in quite the same way, but my 9mm is out and ready to go. How are you, bud?
Time is money.
It is, and I have plenty of both, so let's get cracking. Do I go... No, I definitely go with the XP goals first. I'm selling a bunch of stuff first. You chuck you in. 10 minutes of minty fresh breath. Buy everything. Buy everything. You're now worth 3,300 and you're now worth 3,300 as well. Look at that. That's why you save your tier 6 stuff to be fucking full of mods, because they're so good when they are. And just like that, a casual almost $16,000 reduce has been made. Give me that. Give me that. I don't want to buy those. I want to make those, especially the contact grenades, because they won't make it down the chute either. I'll buy all the glue because I just used all of mine. I'll buy the iron because it's relatively cheap. What else have you got that I would like to take off your hands? 1 spotlight? I'll take you for now. At some point, I would like to run some power, mostly for my electric fences down below, but there are going to be other things to run off it soon. Nothing else really fun in here. Oh, that one definitely though. Shotgun ammo, I have a fair amount of that already. And the lucky gogs that are better than mine. Nice, which means you can now buy those ones off me. +1 looting goodness, which I'm always a fan of. Ooh. And I will actually buy you, because you cost me what, almost 400 bucks, but you'll add 600 value onto whatever I put you into. So that's just a good business decision, making profits. What about in here? Motorcycle handlebars. Boom. Bought. Done. We're about to ride around in style. Change over the goggles and get your other secret stash, of which the gyrocopter chassis is probably the most valuable thing in there. Ooh, there is the compy crossbow. It's expensive, but I have the dosh. I'll buy you, and I'll buy you. There's something else in here that's really exceptionally exciting right now, so I might actually... This might be a bit daft, because the tier 5 iron crossbow is already doing such a bang-up job. Is it worth 7 grand for a compy crossbow? I mean, if I'm going to make myself one, it's going to be a tier 1, but is there that much of a difference? Headshot damage does really good things. You know what? Fuck it. Damn it! I probably shouldn't have done that, but I just wanted it. Also, extra mod, yes please. While I'm here as well, I'll have a little look-see around and see what you got on offer. Tier 3 fetch and clear out to the east.
Jerk, you need some more
Hardware store. Okay, that'll be up here somewhere.
Before you come to a
Not sure I've been through that one before, but even so it'll get reset. There's a vending machine just nearby as well. I can do that first thing tomorrow morning. I haven't given up, I haven't forgotten about my main task today, which was of course to dig myself the pit. But real quick, put you on, read you, and read all of that. Yes, good. Although, I am now heckin' poor. My handlebars should be done. Have a little look-see. There you are. That's so good. So motorcycle, I need 2 wheels, an engine, and a lead car battery. I'm not sure I have those anymore, actually. That's not a good sign. In tools, maybe, I've got a battery, I've got an engine, and I've got 3 wheels. We're not making a tricycle for a triceratops, so let's just chuck it in. Happy as. I'm so glad at some point past Josh has stashed those things away for exactly this moment. Oh, yes. You can go into there. You can go into there. The rest of this stuff can go into their respective places. That's a good get. Let's change over the mods in the crossbows, and I was going to put the purple dye back into the new bow, but you know what? Nah. Just not now, because now we have the motorcycle coming along. That needs to be purple. That needs to be purple. You can go down to them. You get loaded up with an iron crossbow bolts. So now you're doing 87, whereas you were doing 82, I think, with the mods and with the iron crossbow bolts. So that's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that one. Good as. Yeah, I'm stoked. I wonder if I've got time to go and see one of the other traders. I'm not sure that I do, but it's kind of getting close. You guys can go into them. I've got the mods out of my bike and the fuel as well. Are you done? Are you done? 26 more seconds. And it's what? 8:30. I've got an hour and a half. 5 minutes left on the sugar butts candy. That's fine. But an hour and a half to get up to, I guess, the northern trade direct in the pine forest. I still need the wood. Pine forest is a good place to go to get that. This could be really tight. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me that. Nice. Okay, quickly go outside, chuck it on the ground, and put all the stuff into it. Out we go. That one there. Come on. Stay with me, game. There you go. You're in, and then refuel ya. Not a full tank of gas, but that's fine. Oh, look at the speed. Look at the glory of the purple hog. Oh, we're flying now. Thank you very much, Trader Rex. I'll wheelie past your compound like a maverick buzzing the frickin' tower. So good. Nice. Look at that. By being even more efficient with my dinosaur power. Oh, okay. There was the ghost of Loz hanging out there. We've managed to make it back to trader before both my butts and my time ran out. Got the appropriate goggles on. Nothing in your vending machine. So what have you got to sell me out of here? Take you. Take you. Ammo making materials are always of the utmost importance. 2x scope mod. It's cheap. I'll take you. Generator bank. I'll take. Ow! I'll take that one as well. Good God, that was loud. It really rattled my skull. I'll take that one. No, take all of that one. Take all of that one. Did you have any wood? No. What's in your super secret stash then? Book. A motorcycle chassis. I could have just made the whole thing today, apparently. The gods are smiling on me. Oh, that one as well. And that one because it's nice and cheap and good for armor stuff. And I think that's going to just about do me. Quick, before he kicks me out. You. Anything actually important? Drum magazines. I will take that one. And I think that's going to do it. I'm down to $300. Yeah, right. Okay, well, I can't be accused of not making the most of my money and my time. That's right on the cusp of both. Oh, I know, I've already left. The nighttime has fallen, but real quick. So you were actually the 20% less degradation on shotguns. Lovely. Reserve fuel tank mod, also lovely. And drum magazine mod. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that one. Jump on my bike and let's just get home again. It's a long drive home, but definitely well worth it. That was good. That was good by me. Unusual. I've forgotten what series it was. It was a while ago now where I went into like the XML files of the game and just deleted the bloody siren for the trader because it's so bleeding loud. It's just, it rattles me every time I hear it. Oh God, I'm almost out of the bloody forest and the desert's coming, but I haven't stopped getting any wood yet. But yeah, I might have to go and redo that little cheeky modification there just to try and save myself the hearing. It's just not pleasant. There's already one loud bastard in these videos. We don't need another one. Oh, it's getting a little, hang on. Oh, damn it, it's getting a little hairy. I want to finish off the tree before the zombies got to it before I did. Apparently these guys are really dedicated to maintaining the forest. None of you have the mustache of the Lorax, so I don't believe any of you. You all work for bloody Aloysius O'Hare. Oh, there's a Piggly Winks, please get mad at me, and a spider. Oh, and a feral spider as well. Oh, you're not the spider anymore. You're Tobey Maguire, not, shit, what's the new Spider-Man's name called? Oh, I don't remember anymore. Hang on a second. There you are. All right, I can deal with all of you one after the other. That's going to annoy me for ages now. I'm still trying to think of it. I'm still trying to remember what his bloody name is. I can see his face in my head. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see him doing bloody backflips and shit with all his sweet gymnastics. Tom Holland. That's the one. That's the one. You'd think I'd be able to remember it. But apparently not. I definitely got a little bit more cluttered out of that little forest fight than I really thought I did. I've lost a good amount of my health. I could kill you and slap on a bando just to get myself back up right and rain again. Despite the zombies being slow, they do hit hard. And if they catch me unawares, like I'm bloody bananas in pajamas, then it's all over for me. I can't get that complacent. This will do, I think. That should be it. I've got... Yeah, that'll too be nice. I've got so many seeds on me. I've got a bit of an oak farm going at the moment, but I'll take the pine seeds home. Never know when they might come in handy later on down the track. Okay, let's go back to my pit, although it's very late now. I wanted to go and do that raid first thing in the morning. Ooh, some bird's nests. I'll quickly stop off and grab you for some extra eggs. Thank you. And not thank you. Yeah, if I can get home... Yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow, won't I? Doing heavy construction middle of the night is generally not a good idea. Oh, that's a bear. That's a bear. Hold on, hold on. Quickly get you down and then... Didn't kill you. Don't reload, you muppet. You have a bloody bolt action. Not a bolt action, a lever action for a reason. There you go. Oh, why did I reload? Gotcha, Goopy, so I could get the drop on you. Probably been better off just sitting back and sniping your ears off and taking advantage of the bloody stealth damage. Oh. That was not good. That was not good by me. Not very smart cricket. But at least I get testosterone that admittedly I no longer need anymore and a whole bunch of meat out of ya. I could have just driven past him. I didn't even need to murder him. That was just unnecessary. I just had to do it though. I spent so long looking for bears the other day that when one finally spawned for me, just to kind of rub salt into that big bear claw wound, I had to stop off and kill. I had to show the gods who's boss. Although I definitely paid a price for that. Home sweet home, once again, pull up just out the front. I do want to start thinking about how I could build myself a garage or something, and I do have this whole area down here that's not being used at all. And because the zombies can't get up to the top layer up here, I could actually turn the bottom level into a garage. Like, tunnel out the walls, pull in... That's not a bad idea, actually. Like, what's the situation down here, actually? There's a lot of concrete. Yeah, that's fine. But if I actually carve out the wall there and carve out the wall there, I can have like a little drive-through garage palace down here. Because even though that spider knows that I'm down here, he can't get to me. He's gonna have to do a U-banger and go back down the corridor over here. That's not a bad idea. Ooh, and I've got the gyro pad on the roof. Oh, this is gonna be so good. How far away am I actually from making the gyrocopter? So I've got the chassis, or the chassis schematic now, which is great. I just need the accessories as well. I'll keep my eye out for those ones. Let's put the rest of this stuff away. I can hear someone outside. Hold your horses. Oh, there's a couple outside. Let me just go like that. Bit of a snapshot because I didn't line them up very well, but we got there in the end. Sit you down as well. Everyone on this side. Need to plug up those holes in the walls too, but for the most part, it's all nice and quiet now. Got a fair amount of food in my oven, my campfire as well. Get you crafting away. Just gotta say, I heard, oh no, hang on. If you're here, there's no, oh, I haven't finished my pit yet though. Arlene's going the wrong way. I was gonna say, if you're there, there's no guarantee someone's not in the hole. If they are, they've got some pretty soft walls to make their way through as well. So make sure I prioritize killing you. Go away and go away. In fact, actually, if I make myself a cool garage under here, it's another excuse to use my super sweet force field. Oh, jeez, g'day, buddy boy. And I'm always a fan. Anytime I get to use one of my silly inventions. Right, got everything away. I did actually chuck that 2x scope mod onto my compy crossbow. That makes that nice and easy. So now all of my weapons are pretty well sorted, actually. I'm looking pretty for most of what I have to deal with. I am still heckin' nervous about Horde Night, though. This could potentially be a game changer. I love how that's worked out. Need to get my pit fixed up, though. And I need to go and do that job for Trade Potato just over there. But that's all gonna have to wait until tomorrow because... Anything else? No, I think I've done everything. Because yeah, I'll have to do that in the next episode because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.